So, you have our results? Yes. It was a long night, but everyone got scanned. I've just finished running the results through our medical software. And, well, there's no easy way to put it. It's there. The mutated tissue. It's growing in our brains. What? You mean we all have it? No. Not all. Almost everyone is affected, but there's one exception. You, Jan. You're the only one that's clean. Holy shit. Yeah. You know what that means? Caused by accelerated growth in the womb? Maybe. But there were other factors at play. Take Rapidium, for example. Or a combination of circumstances, such as the radiation disrupting the tissue growth somehow. There are two things we know for sure. One, creating any other altar will most probably result in the same condition, and two, if we don't find a cure, we will all die, just like the sheep. The whole crew, except for you. It's a matter of days.
Yeah.
So,
I had to go back a day.
How do we find a cure? Well,
no.
I don't know. Try as I might, this is where my expertise ends. Oh, come on. I don't believe that. You always have something smart-ass to say about everything. And you never give up, do you? I have to say, it's contagious. I don't know, Jan. Maybe the people who told you to branch yourself will be able to help us. Maybe. I am still waiting on a call from Lucas about the coordinates. It's worrying he hasn't got in touch yet. Well, let's hope he does. In the meantime,
It was saying it happened because when I saved my game, they were doing something complex in the game.
Even if we can't make it to the end of the mission,
like all my altars,
we can clear the path for you.
Gemini.
Thanks.
Today.
Now? I'm done here. Want me to take care of this now?
No, I only have mine. It might have fallen off the plug. For the most part, most days, yeah. Today they are, one here, both here because, hold on, let me focus. Because I'm not at the office, I'm just keeping him here. Of course there's a magnetic storm. What I'm trying to explore today. Nope, just hopefully you have enough repair kits. And just be on standby to do the repairing yourself. But I mean, it wastes the day. He's on his way back here. I mean, I got 2 people doing base maintenance, so. Water where? Oh. I don't even remember that.
Hey, wait. Is that some kind of a projection? And they're gone. Safely into my pocket. Let's see if my crew appreciates a relaxing landscape inside the base.
What, Mama? No, no, yeah, no, she looks pretty annoying today. I might play it again. It's not definitely. There's certain games where I'm like, yeah, I'm not playing it again, but this one, it can happen.
Attention, becoming dangerous. We need to.
Huh? Oh, I watched it. I don't think it gives anything away. It just shows him old. With what species? No, I mean, like... No, but I mean, like... Well, I mean, they're able to make clones. Well, technically it would be your sister, so that would still be incest. So... No thanks. Yeah. What?
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Yeah. The magnetic storm lasted another day. I'm just talking to myself. The scientist. Sun is getting closer. 3:42. Yeah.
Want me to take a look there? There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there? All done here. Should I help with this now? I'm done here. Should I do this now? Okay, I'm done. I can do this now. You wanted to talk? Yes. I managed to come up with a satisfactory magnetic storm prediction system. I'll be ready for the next one when it comes. If it comes.
Oh, it's gonna come, alright.
Great. I feel safer already. But that's not all. While analyzing the nature of this phenomenon, I discovered something very curious. You do know how dangerous it is to be outside the base during a magnetic storm, right? I do now. The radiation levels go crazy. It could be lethal. Well, it might be hazardous to health, but if you're a risk taker, it could also be worthwhile. What do you mean? I've been performing some observations, and it seems that the energy of the magnetic storm stimulates certain resource deposits to be more active and productive. 2 types of deposits, to be precise. Organics and rubidium. In practical terms, it means they can be mined much more efficiently during a storm. Isn't it fascinating, Jan? Those resources are in tune with the magnetic field somehow. It's like a mysterious, unheard of
I wonder if
ecosystem.
the
That's truly amazing, but of no use to us. Radiation during a magnetic storm is no joke. I don't want to risk our lives for the sake of increased efficiency. Never say never. So, have you finished your calculations? Do you know how we can get the gravity field back to normal? Yes, the design is ready. Our counterforce will have to come from more than one source. 2 neutralizing towers, 1 per each side of the canyon to cover the whole affected area. Will be an effort to build them, but if operated correctly, they should do the trick and give us safe passage through. Man, we'll need to push like crazy to pull this off before the sun comes up. Right. And that's not the half of it. Once you set up the towers, they will need to be operated simultaneously. So, we'll need to send 4 people up there at the same time. Oh. Yeah. Better shape up your crew if we're gonna do this.
Like how everybody's mining, but the miner. So now that he's died, do you want me to tell you what I did? So what happened was, since I had the scientist guy, he made him a prosthetic arm. And he uses the prosthetic arm, and since it's not his real arm, he's good. He's back to normal. What's the serum? No.
Functionality manual.
Ah.
Lucas, what took you so long?
Man, finally. I was trying to reach you for days, but I was getting some crazy distortions. I had to reprogram the frequency. What the hell is going on out there? Is the base safe?
No, it's not. We stopped again, in the middle of a great big canyon this time. There's a massive gravity field distortion in front of us.
Because you're not going to send anybody to get those resources?
That would explain why I couldn't get through to you for so long. This is not
Well,
good
in the
news.
research lab, once you're able to
We
destroy
need to find
those
a way to neutralize
things
it.
that I was destroying yesterday,
Have you managed to
that
collect any data?
resource you convert in the refinery.
Yeah, I built a gravity sensor.
But I
Looks
still
like
haven't
I'm
used
gonna
it.
need to set up some neutralizing towers on the canyon rooftop.
So, you already have a solution. Well done. That's good news. Anything else I should know about?
My altars. They're suffering from a mysterious disease.
What do you mean?
Some strange brain mutation. Molly. The sheep I had to create to test Rapidium had it too. She died without warning.
Shit, Jan. I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
What about you?
I'm fine. It's just them.
Oh.
Yeah. Rapidium. Not so great after all.
Yeah, I guess it couldn't be perfect. Nothing is. Not in this world. Still, we can't give up, Jan. Not yet. Maybe there is a cure. A method to undo this side effect. Tell me, do you know anything more about this condition?
I have MRI scans of the whole crew, and Molly's autopsy report.
Wow. You've been busy. Send them over. I need to take this to Maxwell at once.
Talking to Lucas.
Maxwell, are you sure I can trust him? Last time I spoke to him, turned out he's in some kind of conflict with the corporation. What's this guy's agenda, really?
Well, looks like he trusted you since he told you all about it. Look, don't worry. It's not really a conflict, it's just... Well, it was very unfair how they treated him. Shut down his lab, basically killed his scientific career. He was like a fish taken out of water, you know? And now seeing what you've done, he must have felt so excited, like it wasn't all for nothing. And he's jumping into a river again.
I don't like this secrecy. I'd really prefer it if the corporation was on the same page as Maxwell here.
I don't think you would, Jan. He made a mistake. He let the bureaucratic machine take over and undermine our efforts. We were just a step away from getting it right when they closed Project Ela down.
We?
Yeah. I was in it too.
Huh.
That's why I followed him when he was transferred to mining ops.
Yeah.
So, if Project Ela was so great, why was it killed?
Officially? Some corporate budget-cutting bullshit. But if you ask me, once the board realized what he was doing, they got scared. What they had in mind for our lab was a contract with the Army that could go on for years and guarantee state funding. They wanted to fix people so they could send them back into action. We wanted to cure them.
That project, Ela. What was it about?
Helping people. Patients affected by PTSD, war veterans mostly. Everyone else wrote them off. Except for Maxwell. He never gave a shit about what other people thought. He came up with new quantum-based technology to ease the pain of their trauma. Altering memories. Painful memories.
The story's starting to make sense.
So,
Yeah.
you think Maxwell could find a cure for my alters?
I don't know.
I won't tell you anything, of course, but
But what you're doing is a continuation
I
of
just
his
found
story.
out what the true reason behind
You can be sure he'll do everything
the
to help
branching
you.
research
I'll
was.
talk to him at once and relay your findings to him. We'll see what
Yeah.
he thinks.
Okay.
In the meantime, you should focus on clearing your route out of that canyon. Neutralizing that gravity distortion might take some time and resources.
Roger that.
Hang in there, Jan. We'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Thanks, Lucas.
L7 out.
Ooh. There's a question mark on the yeah, and that normally means it's something good. Apparently everybody wants to talk to me. You know you can turn down the survival aspect of the game if you want. Comes up here. You can run it by me now. Like, well, now I'm not ready. Okay. Okay. I'll do it the day we get paid and then the next day, because if we pull it out today, we're just gonna end up paying it back on payday. So I'd much rather push it. Is there, since they're running a special on the facial, is there any way you could push the other one so you're not doing it all right now and you push it to 2 different appointments? You have enough for that? You just don't have enough for all 3? Okay. Will they do all of that in a day? Like, would any of it counteract with each other? And then they'll flip on a different day? Okay. Okay. Sissy has her vet appointment on Monday. So, we'll see. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully anything else that she may need. Then I'm gonna also talk to them about if there's any better option for her, because it doesn't seem like the Apoquel is doing anything for her anymore. Which is good, which is fine if the shot is like, because if I remember correctly, the shot is like every couple months. My bad. Even better. Um, is it something that your doctor, your skin doctor, would be okay with you getting done? Okay. So, good thing you don't already go out into the sun. It's the truth, though, isn't it?
Evacuation functionality manual. Please ensure that the Seva base has enough fuel for the upcoming journey. In case of fuel shortages, locate and prevent.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
No space. Mm-hmm. I need to get. Black. Ooh. I'm definitely researching that. Automatic outpost. Doesn't need a worker.
Hey, how are you holding up? What do you think? You heard the news, didn't you? We're going to die. Look, the results aren't great, but we don't know that for sure. What about Molly? You saw her stiff and cold. I don't want to go like that. I still have so much to do. She was created ahead of you. That gives us time. Yeah. So, whatever it is we need to do, we have to hurry, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think so because I mean, I don't think the game's gonna get it because just the way that the areas are structured.
Hey man, we need to talk.
Yeah. Are you saying because you want to go or? Okay. Okay. I just find it interesting with them that we've literally been in their lives only like a couple times, but yet apparently we're a big part of their life, I guess. What do you mean scan? When you have the probes out, I think it's like it's shell. You have to have the probes out, and it tells you. I think it's like square or something. I don't know. I haven't done that in a while. No, because I haven't built a new resource place. I have one of each, and that's it.
I can see you're uncomfortable, anxious. Aren't you? The circumstances are far from comfortable. Huh. Hard to disagree. I wish I could help. What do you usually do to calm down? Honestly, I try to avoid the thing that scares me or thinking about it.
What do you mean?
Yeah. I know a thing
You
or
can
two
destroy
about running
things.
from problems. Somehow they always seem to run faster. I never said anything about running. What I meant was taking precautions beforehand. Still, it's nice that you shared how you feel. Hey, I notice you returned late to the base. You know that radiation at this time can be extremely dangerous for you. Ah, you noticed. Yeah, I did stay out a little longer. But I squeezed so much more out of that outpost. And we really need it now. I do feel kinda nauseated, but a small dose of radiation ain't nothing we can't neutralize overnight. I don't think you should go on like this. Why not? You need me, and I want to make myself useful. So stop being so goddamn noble and take advantage of it like a proper boss. Hey, how are you holding up? Shit, man. What can I tell you? It's what always happens, right? Just when you start hoping things can change, someone or something decides to drop a goddamn bomb on you. Story of my fucking life. Don't worry, we'll find a way out of this. I'm sure of it.
Yeah. Jan Dolsky never gives up, right? We're just gonna work our asses off until we either make it or break it. Yeah.
What?
Hey, you wanted to talk?
Yeah. I was hoping you could explain something to me. We're in deep shit, right? It's an all-hands-on-deck situation.
Sort of.
And you, my friend, did not fit me with this state-of-the-art prosthetic arm so that I could waste my talent on any random job. Correct?
Right.
So how come you're not sending me where the real action is?
Real action?
Mining outpost is where a miner belongs. That's where I'm at my most efficient, and that's where I'm needed right now.
Initiative. I like that. You're right. We should get the most out of your expertise to mine resources faster.
I'm ready when you are. Just give me a sign.
Hey, how are you holding up? Oh, I'm painting. Sorry? I'm painting. Art. It helps me express difficult emotions. Surely you have your own coping mechanisms? Yeah. Focusing on work keeps me going through tough moments. Oh. Interesting. So, you're all right, despite the news? It is what it is. I mean, I'm not sure if that fits your definition of being all right, but does it? Never mind. Got your coffee? Everything all right? Coffee? Sorry, can't drink that shit. This place, this whole situation. I was hoping for something out of the ordinary, but not in this way. I know it's not what you expected, but there's a reason you're here in these circumstances. We really need a professional like you at this point of the mission. The crew needs coaching like never before. I can see there's a lot going on.
Station?
I just wasn't prepared to coach myself. You know, my work comes
Yeah,
with
I take the
certain
pylons as
ethical
far as they'll go.
requirements. Maintaining a professional distance, not getting engaged emotionally, you know. I'm under supervision. So, maintain a professional distance. What's stopping you? We might be the same genetically, but you'll see that in our heads, we're completely different people. It's the mind you're working with, after all, right? It is. Yeah. I suppose if I detach myself enough from thinking about our similarities, I could actually turn this into an interesting case study. There you go. Okay. So, how are you coping? What? Well, it must be tough with all the hardships and an identity overload. Are you okay, Jan? Wow. I don't think anyone's asked me that question before. It's very kind of you to care. That's what I'm here for, right? Maybe we can talk about it some other time. I think I'd like you to take care of the others first. Whatever you say, boss. Anyway, thanks for giving me a new outlook on things. Hi.
Not doing anything.
Are you settling in? You joined us at a difficult moment. Believe me, before I got here, I've seen some of the most unfriendly places to live on our home planet. Not much can put me off. Want to know what really impresses me? The variety of walks of life in this base, all belonging to one man. It's amazing how different we are. Yeah. Guess I got used to it by now. I don't think I ever will. I noticed something else too. The others. They have a lot of common memories, many things that they can relate to, but me? I seem to be different. More different, I mean. I think it must be because I branched away at some much earlier point in time. When do you think that was? I don't know. But you all stayed with our parents. For better or worse, I didn't. I ran away from home when I was a teenager. Seriously. Why? What happened? You know how it was at home. Never really nice. But one day, I just couldn't take it anymore. I had an ugly row with Dad. Again. He told me I was useless. Again. And Mom? I loved her, but she was so passive in it all. All I knew was that I wanted to be somewhere else. I had a friend by that time, so I packed my stuff and went to live with Edgar. Edgar, a retired doctor, my mentor. He worked down the streets of the slum district I ventured to, distributing food and medicine to the needy. Took me under his roof and taught me that however much you do for others, there's always room for you to become a better person. You just have to see it. Sounds like a wise man. No wonder you preferred hanging around with him than with Pops. It's not that simple, but yeah. He gave me a sense of direction. Living for others. Freeing yourself from material needs and desires. Free from desires? Does that mean you're some sort of monk? No, Jan. Far from it. In fact,
well, once you get to the medium one,
I was just going to approach you about something very human. Go on. Well, you see, I look around and I see amazing people. Us, a unique group of extraordinary individuals. But what are we mostly preoccupied with? Efficiency. Scurrying and hurrying to get things done. Prosaic tasks. Repetitive activities. Even if we entertain ourselves, it's for a purpose. We never pause because we're so afraid to die. But eventually, we will die anyway, right?
I built more storage. Like, to a certain extent, I only increase it by 1 each time I need it. And,
You're right.
like, now I don't run out.
No escaping it in the end.
And then I also research, once you have the research thing, larger storages.
We're not cherishing it enough. How can we cherish it? We can stop for a second and enjoy something special together. Let me prepare a feast for our group to feed not just the body, but the soul. Make everyone feel that even if their material life has to end, their existence will be timeless. A feast to celebrate our mortality on, let go of our fear. What do you say? Okay. And what would you need to prepare such a feast? Don't worry, not much. I'm used to running a mass kitchen with only the basic ingredients. But I like to experiment with some recipes first.
So I guess I'd like to ask you for some time and a decent amount of fresh greenhouse produce.
No.
Why don't you start at once? We have enough supplies for your needs. Thank you, Jan.
Might be, I don't know.
You won't regret it. You must be pretty scared, being the oldest. Hey, man. How are you taking it? First Molly dying, and now your condition.
around 7.
It must be hard for you. How am I taking it? Well,
Why?
I've been thinking. If Molly was the first one you created, and I was the second one, does that mean I'm next in line? No one else is dying. Not on my watch. You seem pretty confident about it.
How do you
The
feel
way
with your energy
Molly
level right
went
now?
was just so sudden. The irony is, I liked being around that creature. It kinda consoled me.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
It's
I thought I was
Yeah.
the only one who missed the poor beast. Did she remind you of Mom's dreams too? Yeah. Yeah, she always wanted to move to the country and settle down on a farm. She wanted to raise sheep, remember? It only came back to me after Molly went. Yeah. True, I'd forgotten about that. Dad never took those dreams seriously. And neither did we. That's an understatement. We absolutely hated them. Her annoying love of nature. Every weekend she'd go, Jan, why don't we go for a walk? See how the park has changed since last week. Man, that was boring. I didn't want to let her down, but our idea of a perfect day was to stay in our room all day and play games. Luckily, she let it go eventually. Oh, no. Now, she gave up on us, but she never let go of her sanctuary. Sanctuary? What do you mean? In the park? The bench? Yeah. She couldn't have a house in the country, so she found herself a hideout in the city. Her favorite bench. She revealed her little secret to me years later. Tell me she never took you there. No. No. Right. I guess that's because it was after Dad. You should take me there one day. When we get back. I'd love not a kid. I know I'm never coming back. All I can do is imagine I'm sitting there looking at freaking trees with her again. This place here makes you forget what trees even look like. And after she passed, I went to sit on that bench on my own. Every time I was down, I went there. It comforted me. I guess I could really use a place like that now. Got a minute? We need to talk.
Functionality.
Young, I'd like to talk to you.
Probably something like that.
How are you today?
Hello?
Jan, Maxwell here.
It's good to hear you. Things are getting more and more tense in here.
Yeah, I know. Lucas told me everything. I set to work at once analyzing the data you sent. I won't lie to you. This condition you discovered is something never seen before. I can confirm what you probably already suspect. It is highly probable that it is induced by accelerated brain tissue development which your alters have undergone. I am very sorry this has happened, but nobody could have predicted it. As I've said before, you're a pioneer, Jan. Unexpected setbacks come with time.
Being a builder is my job.
It's the job you signed up for. But it's not who you are anymore, is it? Not just who you are. You've crossed the threshold, and now, I suppose, well, you have to face the trial.
I don't like how that sounds.
It's understandable. Just try to keep an open mind.
What would I have to do?
Prepare a treatment based on biological material from a healthy donor.
Donor of what exactly?
Brain cells.
Great. I volunteer.
That's generous of you, but you can't donate brain tissue.
What? Why not? I'm the only one who's not affected.
Because it would kill you. It's not blood samples we're talking about, but a significant amount of brain tissue from the cortex.
So, how did you want me to get it?
There is only one solution. You have Rapidium, Jan. You have the womb. All you need to do is create a copy of your body, but without applying the branching procedure. By leaving its mind records blank, you will create a being with no awareness, no feelings, no thoughts. A biological vessel, if you will. A tabula rasa.
I guess it could work.
It has to work. Just follow the instructions I send you and you can cure your alters with healthy brain tissue very effectively.
So, Tabula Rasa is doomed to die.
Oh, I see what worries you. The possible existence of the human factor some people call the soul. Personally, I prefer the word used by Avicenna, essence. You see, Avicenna made a distinction between essence and existence, which he thought was the domain of the accidental, or, as you would put it, the choices that shape us. Essence, on the other hand, is that core of Avicenna. Essence proved that there was a God who created us. For me, it's a whole new field of study. Just think about it. What if we looked at this essence just like we look at any other aspect of a human being? Its body, mind, emotions, something that can be scientifically observed, trained, even enhanced. Isn't that exactly what you were doing with your alters, Jan?
I'm not experimenting on them. I'm surviving.
Then carry on doing it. All I'm suggesting is that you look at this empty altar's essence in the same way a sculptor looks at a stone that is too brittle to carve in. There's no logical reason to fear dismissing it. Lucas and I went back to our old research to recreate a piece of code we once discarded. One that allowed for a much more flexible approach to erasing human memories. It can serve you to increase the capabilities of the quantum computer and create a tabula rasa version of yourself.
Upgrade the quantum computer? With the use of your banned research, but what about Ally Corp? What about the consequences for me when they find out about all the rules I've broken? A simple builder? I mean, creating my altars is one thing, but this... I could get accused of much bigger violations.
Can I trust you, Jan?
Yes. Of course you can.
Good. Ally Corp doesn't have to know anything. Whatever happens from now on can stay strictly between you and me. I told you that I'd do anything to protect your mission, and I wasn't joking. Follow my instructions, and I'll take care of everything else.
Ally Corp has a big medical department. My ex-wife works there. Are you sure we shouldn't turn to them for help instead of harvesting this biological vessel against the law?
You managed to keep both your wife and her employers at arm's length for so long, and I can only repeat that it was the wisest decision. You need to believe me, it really isn't in your interest, or the interest of your alters, for them to find out. We can do this. Are you with me?
All right. I'll trust you.
Thank you. Let me make one thing clear. My goal isn't to undermine Ally Corp's operations. It's not resentment that drives me. Yes, my career was broken because of their short-sightedness, but I'm not seeking revenge. I just believe that I have a much deeper understanding of the full potential of your mission, and the means to execute this potential. All they could ever do is take the Rapidium you've found and use it to boost the prices of their shares. Sure, maybe a few hungry people would benefit as a side effect, but it would all be temporary, insignificant, an opportunity lost. So, no, I'm not against them. But I know that by withholding some information from them, we can achieve so much more. And I'm relieved you feel the same way. Keep me posted on your progress.
What do you mean?
Hey there. I talked to Maxwell. It looks like he came up with a cure for your condition. Really? Are you telling me there's hope? Yeah, it's some kind of sophisticated treatment based on healthy brain tissue. Maxwell sent us a formula. Oh. That's ambitious. What do you need me to do? Well, I'll need you to reprogram our quantum computer according to some old piece of code from Maxwell's experiments. He claims it's gonna let us create an awareness-free altar. Awareness-free? The plan is to create a biological vessel from my DNA and extract lots of healthy brain tissue from it. Biological vessel to produce a healthy mutation-free brain. That makes sense. So, you're okay with it? It sounds like a promising idea. Why would I not be okay with it? Because it's cruel? Science is cruel. Survival is cruel. But it's not just about our survival, right? The whole mission is at stake, Jan. That's what Maxwell said.
Don't you find it odd that he's so reluctant to consult Alicorp Medical about our problem?
It is slightly unsettling, I admit. Are you thinking of talking to them behind his back?
I don't know. Maybe it was a mistake to cut Len off like that.
Look, this situation is starting to be a little too emotionally problematic for me. She's your ex, not mine. You decide whether you want to take the risk. Just remember, Maxwell gave us a viable option. Shouldn't we just proceed instead of complicating things?
Hmm.
I'm not comfortable with Maxwell's option.
Okay then,
Do as you wish. Call Lena. She's good at what she does, that's for sure. But in the meantime, let me start researching this new QC functionality so as not to waste time in case it turns out Lena can't help us.
Yeah. Okay. Don't worry. We can do this.
Yeah. My first big ethical question. Yeah.
Functionality event. Indicate.
All done here. Should I help with this now? There's so much stuff you need to take on exploration. Batteries, drills.
I love it when she burns. No. I'm good. You're like, I said. 6:30. Let me worry about my own life. Yeah.
Okay, this looks like a good spot for the tower. Another one. Yeah, I need to build it on the other side. Surface exploration vehicle. So this is where he landed. Damn, you look busted. Shame. Could have made good use of you. Yes. I was missing that. Lying around the turret. Could it be someone was trying to fix it? Awesome. Another movie.
Get that
Got
down.
everything
Yeah.
you need out there? Drills.
You wanted to talk? Is it about your cooking experiments? How'd it go? Amazing. Surpassed my expectations. I have enough ideas for 3 full courses. And maybe something a little extra too. Great. When can we start? Yeah, about that. There's a little hindrance. What do you mean? The kitchen I used to cook in was quite basic, you know? So, I'm not very good with high-tech equipment, like an automatic food processor. I think I broke it. Seriously? I can't believe you didn't read the manual before using an electrical device. Sorry. Guess I never got to share your technical education. I'm used to relying on my intuition. I guess we're gonna have to fix it then. Yeah, that and the electricity in the kitchen. What? I think I fried the circuit breaker. There's no power in the whole module. Sorry. Don't worry about it. Shit happens. We'll just get the whole kitchen fixed. But you gotta promise me that feast is gonna be massive. That I can guarantee. All right. Let's get to work then.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
I was skeptical about wasting so much time on collecting more Rubidium for some mining ops jerk.
What's troubling you?
Well, I've been analyzing the situation thoroughly, and in light of the fact that we may all die of this abnormality in our brains, the thought of not making it back to Earth has been haunting me. To the point of obsession, I admit. Yeah, you'll make it. We'll all make it, don't worry, okay? Oh, please. I'm not worried for myself. There's a lot more at stake here than just our fleeting lives. Can't you see? The world will miss so much if I go too soon. Oh, what do you mean? My work. Everything I did in my parallel life wasn't meaningless. On the contrary, it had the potential to push
Are you
space
still playing or are you
exploration
watching
to
something?
a whole new level. Really? How? You see, I developed a method of nanoparticle dispersion that proved to be stable in even the most extreme conditions.
Still playing.
Oh, shit? Exactly. And now it breaks my heart to
I'm
think
good.
that all that groundbreaking research, all that knowledge could just disappear with me. Never to see the light of
You
day.
know, you can be sleeping.
Yeah, man, you're right. Oh, we can't let the method of nano particle. We can't let it disappear. So let's do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. But what can we do about it? I want to recreate
Yeah.
my research here and now. revisit
Yeah.
my logic, backtrack my calculations, rewire the connections in my brain, and write it all down again.
Oh
For
well,
posterity.
we'll do it today.
And you need me to grant me the time to focus on this project and nothing else. Of course, I'd still be there to attend mission-critical
Oh,
tasks
I know.
if the need arises, but I would appreciate if I could limit my availability as much
I'm
as
listening to a
possible
conversation.
until I get this weight off my chest completely.
Can you?
So, you're telling me no other scientist is smart enough to come up with what you did? Are you really such a genius?
Genius. You mean a nerdy guy you see in movies who wakes up in the middle of the night with a ready-made solution in his head? No, Jan. I'm a normal human being just like you. Difference is, I've burned the midnight oil more than once to find the answers I was looking for. It's no magic. But yes, I do think there's a risk no one else will ever come up with my method. And the reason I fear that is because, well, you could say, discovered it by accident.
What? No shit.
Yeah, but that doesn't diminish the importance of my results, does it? They say luck favors the prepared, but this time I'm gonna need more. Will you favor me as well?
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Operation
Thank
finishing
you.
my conversation because I
It's
don't want to
amazing
fuck
that
something
by
up is
trying to
ongoing.
Save your own life and altering yourself, you involuntarily unleash such a big potential for change and progress. I can start working on my old research whenever you're ready.
Update. Mm-hmm.
Hey, you wanted to talk?
Yeah. What the hell is going on with the miner? I mean, I get that robotic arm was supposed to make him super productive, but keeping him out there after hours is a little too much, don't you think?
Look, it worries me too, okay?
Well, then make him stop. The guy's got serious self-respect issues. Anyone can see that. I knew giving him that prosthetic would only make things worse. Now all he wants to do is prove he's top of the class. Otherwise, Daddy Jan won't love him.
He just wants to make himself useful in a difficult time. Where's the harm in that?
See, that's the problem. This obsession of his with being useful.
Well, what would you have me do?
Hand him over to a professional.
You mean the shrink?
Yeah. He's a little unconventional, but I guess he'll have to do.
That's not such a bad idea. It's just that, won't going back to all that bad shit in his life bring him down and make him lose that new zest he acquired?
He's more than just his zest. Maybe he won't work his ass off for you anymore, but he'll be a happier man. It's your call. You know where I stand.
Looks like we're ready to move on.
Really? Now? You're not seriously suggesting we head out into that big, hostile cloud of sand with everyone basically on the verge of death? We have no idea what's in store for us, or if there'll be any resources out there. No way this base is moving without a fully healthy crew.
So, heard the news? I think we might have a cure for you.
Yeah, I heard. And I want you to know I don't like it. It would be like being fed my own brother's brain.
What if I told you I'm looking for another way?
Yeah, whatever. I'm starting to think it's not the solution that's the problem. It's the fact you put us in this situation in the first place.
No. I am... into... just the ticket. I said I was trying to buy the tickets. Nothing happened. I'm just trying to figure something else out as well. You said you have an ache of the head?
This handy tool alongside
I don't think so.
We're making progress with those towers. That's good. Looks like you have something to say to me. Please, tell me it's not true. Are we seriously going to farm a human being like it's a plant? No, you're right. It's unthinkable. Look, I know you're reluctant about talking to Lena. But isn't that what you have me for? What do you mean? Maybe I should talk to her. Actually, why not? Could make things easier. Yeah, much easier. I'll convince her to help us. Just watch me.
Hey, I'd like a word with you.
What if I could have spent
So, did you talk to Lena? Yeah, I did. It was so strange. I mean, man, you've really grown apart. It was so hard for me to keep pretending I'm you. She seemed surprised whenever I was nice to her. Will she help? See, that's exactly your problem. You're not even interested in how she feels. I think she's seeing someone. Did you know about that? Do you even care? Well, good for her. It's none of my business anymore. She's not supposed to be with anyone else. It only happened because you neglected her. Neglected? You have no idea what happened between us. You're just stuck in an imaginary, idealized version of my life. This is reality. Oh yeah? Good. Because now that you've invited me into your fantastic life, I've decided to make things right. Right? What the hell does that mean? I was honest with her. Like in the old days when we had no secrets from each other. I told her the truth about, you know, us. The altering thing. Really? You told her about what I did? And how did she take it? She was confused, of course, angry at first. But she let me explain, and in the end, she appreciated the honesty. It felt good. Having a conversation that was tough, but in the end, cleared the air and took so much off my shoulders.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You should try it. I only wish I could have told her who I really am. But you didn't. Did you? No. That I didn't dare. Maybe later. I'm guessing that means she agreed to help. Yes. I sent her the MRI scans, Molly's autopsy results. She's getting her whole team together to analyze the data. I'm sure she'll get back to us with a better solution than Maxwell. We'll see. Anyway, I'll take it from here. What? You mean I won't be able to talk to her anymore? Maybe later, okay? You've helped a lot, but I need to get back behind the steering wheel for now. Okay. Just be kind to her. She's going through a lot too, you know.
That's good. I'm just trying to focus on so I don't mess anything up. That's all.
Want me to take a look there? Do you want me to take care of this yacht?
Research, reclaiming. Blobs and nothing matter.
Molly's grave. I couldn't have chosen a better place for her myself. Rest in peace, brave little sheep. All done here.
So you get more battery? Mm-hmm. No. Ooh.
Not bad, huh? It really hits all your senses. The sound of the birds chirping in your ears, the summer breeze on your face. Quite the immersive experience. You forgot to mention the stench of mold in the air conditioning. Well, it can't all be perfect, can it? Apparently not. So, I was wondering, how much more did I not know about Mom? What? Well, it seems you got to know her better after our lives separated. I'd love to know what you talked about on that bench. So, this is what it's all about, huh? You just want to sit down and make up for lost time. That's not the way it works. What do you mean? You don't get to just collect a few nice memories and pretend you lived my life. Made my choices. You chose the easy way back then. You want it easy now. How do you know it was easy? I had my own problems. What if your life was actually easier? You never had to wonder what if. Well, now you know exactly what if. You know she wasn't alone in the end, but that's not enough for you. You're still making it about yourself. Just look at us. Here I am, scared of dying because of your decisions, and all you want is to hear more about Mom. My decisions? Yeah. You created us like this, like some kind of freaks, messing with our brains so much, I mean, it had disaster written all over it. But you preferred not to see it. You haven't got a clue how to cure us, do you? You're just pretending to care, because you need us to get back to your lousy life. Hey, you can deny it all you want, but I'm still waiting for a reason to believe you've changed. And all I'm seeing is the same guy who left Mom because he was fucking selfish. Well, I'm sorry you see it that way. Yeah, well, that's not gonna help me much, is it? You know what? I think I just want to be alone.
Where is...
Hey, how did therapy go? Feel any better? Therapy? What therapy? We just had a beer, the shrink and I. Okay, so how was it? Oh, he's got daddy issues, that's for sure. The shrink? Yeah. All he wanted to talk about was our father. And did he have anything interesting to say? Old boring stuff all of us know too well. It reminded me that day he yelled at us for tearing up our soccer boots in front of the whole team. I remember that. Yeah. We had a good match that day. Our team won. We scored a goal, but all he ever saw were those fucking boots and how much he paid for them. That was humiliating as hell. Yeah. All the other dads were proud, but trying to impress our father? Well, nothing was ever good enough. But that's the shrink's problem. I know I'm doing a good job here, and that's enough for me, so just let me get back to it. Let's talk some more about Dad. Jeez, not you as well. Want to talk about Dad? Shrink will be more than happy to serve you. Why don't you let me get back to my area of expertise? Being goddamn useful. You know what? I think another therapy session wouldn't hurt you. Seriously? You want to waste precious time? If you're gonna let that wacko molest me with bad memories again, I can't promise you I won't get depressed and lose my vibe completely. Think about it. Because I'm fine. I really am. Hey, is that what I think it is? My trademark Hunter Stew. No way. Big Oss? It fucking smells like heaven.
You mean the characteristic stench of sulfur decomposing to hydrogen sulfide in fermenting cabbage? You reek of a dirty diaper, but it's really doing wonders for your gut microbiome. And like all sour foods, it cheers people up. I always serve my Hunter Stew at parties. And they were damn good parties.
Doctor.
That feast you prepared, you were right. It did everyone a lot of good. I'm glad you appreciate the importance of such things. I have to say, it was a pleasure for me too. I guess I just like making people happy. It's a fine way to take your mind off your own problems, or to realize how unimportant your problems are in the face of real human tragedies. You may think I'm out of touch, but I seriously believe a man's purpose can only lie beyond himself. Otherwise, he will always live like a caged animal who has never experienced the call of the wild. Jeez, you make me feel bad about myself.
What did you just do?
Please don't. You had your own battles to fight.
Oh.
My life, well, looking back, it was fairly easy. I had a wise guardian, good education, and the privilege of a medical career. Devoting myself to volunteer work just seemed
No, I'm good, thank you, though.
obvious at some point. That's when you started cooking, too? Sort of. Besides bringing medical aid, I got involved in a charity soup kitchen. Ingredients were almost as scarce as here. But
Yeah, I would
me
nap
and my
for 30
helpers
minutes
always
before I had to
cooked
get
up
up and
something
start getting
special
ready.
for the locals. Want to know my secret? Putting your heart in it? Yeah, in a way. You're close. It was Mom. I wrote to her a lot from the other side of the world.
asking for advice on how to tweak her classic recipes so that they could be made with, well, foreign ingredients. She taught me how to be a magician even in the humblest of kitchens. Wait, Mom, wasn't that after she was sick? Right. But she got better. So, you're saying there was a way to help her? Well, it came with a price. What price? A long story, man. But she's alive? I mean, in your awareness? Was she still alive when you went on this mission? Yeah. She called me the day before the launch and wished me a good landing. Didn't she get better in your life? No. No, she didn't. You mean she's gone? I was gonna tell her how it went if we found rubidium. I'm sorry. You won't be able to do that. None of us will. But she'd be proud of you. You know that. Proud. This is some kind of cruel joke. Joke? Come on, man, what are you talking about? My efforts, my struggles. Seems they were all pointless. How can you say that? The relationship you had with her, it was real. That version of Mom, you know, it lives in you, through your memories, your recipes. And they're not pointless. Thanks to them, you were able to give us an unforgettable feast. Isn't that like bringing her back to life? And look, you've done it twice. You should be proud of yourself. Thanks, but it's not so simple, Jan. I mean, I'm glad to have these memories, but what? I think I'd just rather not talk about it. I think I need some alone time. Lena?
I think I've got something that can help you with your altars.
Really? What is it?
I got my hands on some tech we've been using for one of our contracts. It seems it can be modified to your needs. It's a neural implant.
What? Oh, no, Lena, I'm not a neurosurgeon, and I only have the basic equipment here.
Oh, relax, okay? It's a tiny, smart device. Inserting it is no harder than vaccinating a kid. I'll send you all the necessary instructions.
Easy peasy, huh?
I missed your sarcasm. But no, it wasn't easy to crack this one. It took all night, actually. And we did our best to make it as simple as possible for you.
No, wait. We? Who's we?
I consulted a colleague. He was in charge of deploying this implant for its original use. Nobody knows this tech better than him.
What was the original use?
The client was a big company operating in the private prison sector. They tested it on convicts applying for parole. The implant didn't just track their whereabouts. It also allowed them to control them in other ways. Regulate their levels of anxiety and such. Anyway, we think we can reprogram it to provide other brain treatments. We've worked out an initial formula based on your scan results. The implant will let us apply the formula, but also allow us to react in case anything goes wrong in the future.
Oh, hang on a second. Are you saying you want me to implant tracking devices into my alters' heads? That means the corporation is gonna find out about them. And
and get full access to their brains. Do you realize how vulnerable it would make them?
Look, I'm starting to think this is becoming a little bit too much about your alters. You asked for a way to cure them. I did what I could. Yes, it means coming clean to the corporation, and yes, it also means giving them control. But that might actually be a good thing for you. You were never meant to command that mission. Please remember that. Don't put too much weight on your shoulders.
Easy for you to say. You're not the one who's gonna have to convince my alters to agree to it. It would be hard enough to convince me. I mean, imagine being left to the mercy of a soulless institution for whom you're just a massive inconvenience. A liability.
And you thought what? That you could grant them a long, happy life when you created them? They'd have to be brought to light sooner or later. You can't protect your alters from who they are. I'm sorry, but if you want to cure them, you'll have to expose them.
Maybe.
Just, please, whatever you do, don't trust Maxwell. I asked around some more, and the rumors are alarming. So I need to do some fact-checking before I share them with you. Why don't you follow the instructions I'll send you? Buy yourself time, and let me get back to you, okay?
Yeah. Thanks, Lena.
Good luck.
Okay. Right.
Jeopardize your mission.
Almost feels like home. What's on your mind? I just wanted to give you a friendly push. What about? The health issue? We're running out of time. I strongly suggest you get to work on finding a cure for us. I know. I'm working on it. Then double your efforts. The others are becoming restless, and I can't say I blame them. Restless? You mean? Just take care of it before someone blows a fuse.
Put in some new, yeah. What? Mexican one that we go to. What you do? No storage. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Well, it's her back leg that is weak. Oh, because Lila stepped on my foot. Running out of shit. You can be fixing two things at once.
Tools. Well, I'm not a tool, so you better show some respect.
Everybody's arguing
What's
with the
there to discuss?
fucking
We
researcher
need
today.
to shield ourselves from radiation.
We have a perfectly good shield.
Would you like me to address that? Want me to take a look there? There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Yeah. People are dumb. Mama, stop it. Stop it. Yeah.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Just Hey, so I'm guessing you received instructions from Lena about an alternative solution to our problem. I want you to know that I have those implants ready. A nanoparticle treatment, yes, that's smart. But the device itself, highly questionable. It would mean exposing us to Ally Corp. It would mean Ally Corp professionals supervising your treatment. You do have faith in their scientists, right? Actually, if I had faith in them, I wouldn't be on this mission. I volunteered because they were making a mess of my inventions. Look, I can clearly see why Lena tucked you into this. She has no idea what's going on here. We're just an abstract problem for her. But on an empirical level, I'm not so sure it's a good idea. Anything's better than Maxwell's solution. Are you sure? Because in this case, we'll all be giving them access to our brains, Jan. Do you really need to be a scientist to understand what that means? I'm just not convinced it's safe to expose ourselves like that, considering there are other options. What if it concerned you? Would you inject a tracking device for convicts into your own brain? If the only other way was to sacrifice another being, yes, I'd be willing to take the risk. Very noble. But it's a choice you can only make for yourself, not for others. So, you think we should go ahead with Tabula Rasa? All I'm saying is that you should decide responsibly, with the potential consequences for all of us in mind. I'm pretty sure I want to go ahead with these implants. Your conviction is rash, but I'm putting the mission first. So, if it really is your final decision, I'll follow through. You should be prepared to face less civilized reactions than mine, though. Leave that to me. Still, I won't be able to start the treatment at once. I'm not an expert on nanoparticle meds, but I do know we need to give the healing agent time to mature before it can be used. How much time? 3 days, according to the instructions from Lena. But we can't linger more than that. Once it's ready, we'll need to call a meeting and communicate your decision to everybody. Okay, good. Let's go for it then. So, do you think the passive radiation filter calmed the crew? I didn't hear any more theories about enriched metals
yeah, because it
wreaking havoc
automatically
in our
makes
bodies, if that's what you're asking about.
organics. Food stuff, yeah.
You don't sound excited. No, I'm glad you've tackled this minor issue. One less distraction from looking for a cure for us.